Hey guys, it's Chibi Scava. You guys haven't heard from me in a while, but a lot of things have been happening, and I know this video is very much late, but like I said, a lot of things, personal things have been happening in my life, so I couldn't really make a video and all that, and don't have any videos planned. But yeah, my channel actually reaches 10 years, actually, so happy 10 years! Yay! I've been on this platform for so long, and a lot of changes, but a lot of good changes. But yeah, so August 17th of this year actually marks 10 years for my YouTube channel. Fortunately, I don't really have any special video to celebrate the occasion. The reasons for that, because I'm currently away as well as I'm making this video. You know, important duties, which is kind of a constant thing that keeps happening, like last year and this year for being away. Like, it's been a constant thing, so that's why videos have been slow and all that. That's basically the biggest reason for why I have been doing any Let's Plays. And not only that, my motivation to do them is actually kind of lingering. So that's why you guys have been seeing mostly speed paints as of late, you know, this year, because I just don't have the motivation to do Let's Plays at all, which I did have another update video saying that. It's been a while, but yeah. Yeah, but I've been more focused on doing art and making speed paints out of them instead. It's, you know, more convenient for my situation since I have less privacy and I'm always away from home, you know, away from my my workplace, so I can't exactly work on making gaming content at all. So yeah, so I can't really make Let's Plays at all, really due to me being frequently away for personal reasons as well. But enough about that. Let's just go back to how it all started. Basically, I wanted to have a camcorder so I could do my own Let's Plays. I was inspired by, funny enough, Chaka Connor and the Nintendo Capri Sun, which also my cousin introduced me to them. So basically he introduced me to the Let's Play community and to those two LPers in particular. So that gave me the start of kind of doing Let's Plays, but I didn't get to Let's Plays until 2010. Like, I found them out since 2008, but it took me 2 years to actually get to doing my LPs on my own. And that's when September 2010 actually started the whole me making Let's Plays. Basically, that summer, I got a camcorder, took my camcorder, and decided to record and play Craves 64 as my first LP. And oh boy, it's that LP badly aged. But over the years, I started to have my own style and identity instead of trying to mimic some other LPers. Like, for a while I tried to mimic Chaka Connor, which that's kind of cringy to look back on. But yeah, while I was very limited on equipment and editing software, I still managed through and, you know, kind of gained some small audience in a way. Even with doing art on the side over on DeviantArt, which funny enough, I did start DeviantArt around the same time that I started YouTube. But I started DeviantArt first. That was like 4 months early before I actually started a YouTube channel. But back to doing LPs and all that, but over the years I still use the camcorder to record, even to this day. I guess partially because I couldn't really afford a capture device, and not only that, but my laptop at that time, it wasn't good enough to handle that to handle like recording stuff, so I kind of figured it probably wouldn't even support recording LPs in the first place, because it's not strong enough for that. But regardless of that, and I actually like the thought of being that one LP that still uses a camcorder, but, you know, kind of doing it as a good quality as possible. It's funny too, because some people thought I actually used a capture card, because I had a few comments like earlier in the year that somebody thought I actually used a capture card, but no, it was straight from a camcorder, which is very impressed to see people think that I used a capture card, which actually, you know, kind of made me happy that I'm actually was doing a good job of being a camcorder LPer and all that, which is a rare thing to see on YouTube these days. And I kind of kept that up for so long because I kind of like to keep that part of the history, you know, of camcorder LPs, because you don't see them often on YouTube. So it's kind of a rare sight to see that. Regardless, I still have fun doing games with a camcorder, as it was more easier to handle since I'm not that very tech savvy. And it's just really impressive to kind of do that and have somebody actually be impressed that it's not a capture card device, but it's still pretty good. So I like that. It was actually pretty good. But not only that, part of me also kind of kept doing camcorder LP because I like to give that motivation towards, you know, people that are interested in Let's Players or newcomers, whatever, into the LP community that can't afford like those kind of equipments like capture devices and all that, and basically just, you know, still do it just with a camcorder. And as long as you have a dark room, soundproof room and all that, you should be all good. So I kind of like to give that motivation to newcomers that can't really afford like high quality equipment. Like for me, all I had was a camcorder. Like to have my camcorder stand and all that, all I used was just a small table and some boxes as to use it as some sort of tripod, quote on tripod, for my camcorder. But yeah, like I managed through, and yeah, I still have fun with it. But that was back in the day when I was like fully motivated to do LPs. But with a little bit on the downside of doing LPs, it does take a lot of my time of doing my other passion, which is art, you know, making art. I love to draw and all that. But yeah, like recently, or at least halfway through 2019, my motivation to record LPs dwindled significantly. And yes, while I love doing love playing video games and doing LPs with them, like I said, it does take a lot of my time, and it's hard to balance my other passion, which is art. It's very hard to balance all of it now, as I'm still trying to work on my manga and do commissions on the side, along with doing personal art projects. It's a lot of balance, especially even harder now that I keep being constantly away from my room to work, so I'm always away, so it's kind of hard to find more time to at least record. So I just have to make the difficult choice of, well, stop doing LPs and change to do more art for the channel, like speed paints. Mind you, I did do speed paint even back then when I was doing LPs, but it was very scarce to see LPs on my channel because it takes a lot of work to do. LPs is very easy to do, but it was so easy to do on my channel that I just barely have any time to make any art for my channel, in which I kind of wanted to do both. But you know, over time your interest kind of changes for what you want to do. But yeah, like recently, or at least at the beginning of 2020, I decided to make the transition to just do more art and just kind of like, in a way, be on a long hiatus for gaming, or at least stop doing LPs. And I realized when I made that transition from going to doing LPs on my channel and do more art, I realized that some folks really didn't take that lightly. And well, you know, you guys, I mean, at least some folks kind of disliked that announcement of the transition from gaming to art. And especially, then I bet there's some trolls, haters, whatever, that are still in my channel just kind of disliking my speed paints, even though it's just nothing but innocent art. But, you know, that's on them, guys. Like, it kind of shows that they don't really respect a person's growth or transition to something that makes me happy as a content creator. Like, yes, I do love video games and all that, but my biggest passion is art over gaming. And I kind of combine my passion for video games and art into one thing, which is making video game fan art. But, you know, there are still people out there that are just being trolls, haters, whatever, not really kind of respecting a person's transition. You know, people go through change, and if you can't respect somebody's happiness of changing, then you can just unsubscribe. Like, I could care less. But it goes to show that you guys weren't really there for the person itself, but you were so there just for specific content. But yeah, that's just me rambling on. The LPs will still be around in my channel. Like, I'm not going to private them or delete them or anything. Like, the LPs will still be there. It's just right now, my main focus right now is doing art. I still sort of do gaming content, but not on my channel. I more so joined my boyfriend on being a co-commentator for his gaming stream over on Twitch in the evening. Not every evening, but whenever, you know, when he says that he's streaming, and I'm usually there. So you can still technically find me doing gaming stuff, just with my boyfriend. And like I said, it doesn't mean that I throw my passion in video games out the window. Like I said, I just pour my passion to gaming into the art. Like, I still love gaming LPs, and I still watch LPs to this day, but it just takes a lot out of me, and my motivation is not there to what it was before. The biggest question is, will I return to recording LPs? I really don't know, to be honest. I feel like right now I'm more art-oriented than gaming now. And like I said, people go through change and growth. Not only that, I've been doing this for 10 years, like making LPs. So it kind of, you know, I guess dwindles over time. You know, your interest changes. Kind of like, you know, going after a certain major for college, whatever, you know, you change majors and whatever. You know, you have different interests over time as you're growing up. This is basically growth, you know. We grow into liking one thing, and then as we keep growing, we're liking another thing, and we're more passionate about that than the other. Who knows? I really don't know still. Right now, LPs is still kind of like, you're not going to be anytime soon coming. Instead, it's just more so going to be art. Like, I don't have that motivation right now to do any LPs at the moment. Like, if I want to get back to LPs, that motivation has to spark up, like, literally on fire, like, all over body fire. But right now, it's more so my motivation is toward my art right now. So, at the moment, it's feeling my art motivation. I will say this, I always had fun doing gaming projects for the channel, and I enjoy every single one of it. Like, you know, so many memories have been made from my LPs, a lot of funny moments and whatnot, and I made some friends along the way. But yeah, my channel will still be around, and the LPs will, you know, still be there. Like, I can't really take that out of my channel. It's part of my channel history, so might as well, like, keep it there. And of course, I still keep my speed paints, even the old ones, before 2020. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much. I don't want to make this too long, but that's all I can say, really. Sorry if this 10-year video celebration thing is kind of lacking of pizzazz and whatnot. But regardless, 10 years has been an interesting and fun adventure. Like, looking back from when I first started up until now, there has been significant growth, and that's all I can ask for and be happy about. And I hope you guys, you know, that are staying here, I hope you guys respect the transition and accept the choice that I made regarding, you know, the content I'm making on my channel. And well, if you don't, you can always unsubscribe and leave at it. You don't need to leave anything else. You can just always unsubscribe if you don't, not really accepting of the transition of, you know, me being happy of what makes me happy to do. Like, it kind of shows that those that are leaving were here for only specific content and not just for the content creator itself and their personality. But yeah, those that are staying, I you know, I wholeheartedly respect you guys, and it shows that you guys are true supporters of anything I put up. And I really thank you guys so much for sticking for my channel all these years and all that. Like, I'm really thankful for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout the years, and happy 10 years on my channel. That's pretty much it. But here's to more growth on the channel. So see you guys for, I guess, more art soon. Anyways,